RV Joey goes on these, she'll post a lot and then stop posting for a while. Post a lot, stop posting for a while. Sometimes her breaks are, many, many months in between. But anyway, she started posting towards the end of 2020. Last year. That's right, that's last year. A couple weeks ago, she was posting quite a lot. Staying up there. She's from, I believe, the Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Anyway, she got a house. I don't know if she bought it, but she's got a house. Was fixing it up, and now she's up there in the snow. Of course, I don't know where Dave 2D is. He's somewhere. Maybe he's right there. No. Anyway. And she's taking care of business there in the wintertime. But she said she found her old RV. She had an old, bigger RV that she actually located it, and there it is. So she said it's I don't know, it's missing some stuff on the front there. I don't know. It's kind of in a field, but she says it's still fix-upable, and I don't know. So what is she gonna get? I don't know. She's got her newer, smaller RV, but. She's like, it's still around. It's still around. And then she talks about having multiple journeys. She's having multiple journeys now. Again, what kind of journeys are there? I don't know. But we're hoping sometime in 2021, when the snow melts and all that, and she gets, maybe she can get in one of her vehicles, or the old vehicle, the new vehicle, whatever, and get back on the road with good RV Joey. Yeah, we like her. She's one of our, oddly, ready? First time I'm going to use this in 2021. She's very oddly compelling. All right, we got Samantha Olmstead, new video for her with the holiday update there, hanging out with the family and friends for the holidays, and she's in some place where it's still very cold, and is going to go south for the warmth. Head south. Nomads, it's gonna be it's already a cold winter. Head south. She's the former flight attendant who is now spending a lot of time living in her van. All right, so she said this video was shot, I guess, a couple of days ago. She said she wanted to be in Nashville by New Year's Eve. And, just be careful, okay? Be careful being in Nashville in she has a van, so I guess it won't be too suspicious, but do not drive around Nashville in an RV right now. It's probably not a good time to do that, but sure, stay outside the city. Don't go in the city because, end of 2020 was a very weird year, especially in Nashville. You know what I mean? Anyway, Samantha R. Olmstead heading south. I love that purple outfit. Ain't that beautiful? Inspirational nomad thinking about getting a home. I don't know. He's been living in his car for many years now. There's a nice little place, $144,000, and it's in Florida. Ain't no HOA, that's good, and low property taxes, that's even better. I don't know, man. Talking about Palm Beach County, which is some upscale real estate, I don't know, man. Your neighbor will be the former president of the United States. He's going to be living right next door. Melania and the very tall son. This video is basically telling you that if you can still, even in a place like Palm Beach County, Florida, you can still find affordable single-family home housing. However, there's always going to be a catch. It's like Dave 2D up there in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan, $26,000 house. Way cheaper than $144,000. And of course, the house has a catch, a number of catches. And one of them is it needs major renovations. Anyway, good video here from IN. I had a lot of videos last night for the 4th of July. No, wait. Easter, no. Christmas, no. New Year's. That's right. It was New Year's last night. Anyway, this is the first day of 2021. Happy New Year to everybody. Gosh darn it. Rosie was hanging out with Janet. Van Life Rocks, Ray had a big long video there. 5 hours and 30 minutes. Lori's Way. Lori was having a big celebration there in Quartzsite. Whew, a lot of people were doing New Year's celebrations. The Steaming Bean up there, our good buddy, way up there in northern Saskatchewan. There were some fireworks. So anyway, they're getting a big snowstorm in Texas. Yeah, that's not good. I don't know. So they're not having a good time. There's some ice coming to a lot of the Midwest, upper Illinois and places like that, in Minnesota. But you know, it's winter. What do you expect? I wonder how she wants her happy back, and she's hoping 2021 will bring it to her, right? We got RV or TV or the guy that lives in Quartzsite. This is the big tent. They're getting ready for the big tent. You know, this is where they have the big, looks like a football field, but no, it looks like a goalpost. 4th down and 9 to go. No, anyway, they're going to put a big tent over this green area. He says it's going to be a little smaller this year. The big tent is where they have a whole big sale thing that goes on like the 2nd or 3rd week of January, and then they always have the RTR in conjunction with the big tent. Anyway, so the big tent is still to come, but then this is kind of some nice aerial footage on a beautiful day there in Quartzsite, Arizona. And he says there's a lot of nomads there, as we've seen in many of the videos, but there's not as many as there usually are this time of the year. That's what he said. Because a lot of those Canadian snowbirds can't get down here, or they can if they really, really want to. They can figure out a way, but it's not easy to do. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, you know, a lot of nomads are down there right now. We've seen a lot of nomads in the Quartzsite area over the last, ever since October. It's pretty chilly and windy though, and you know, anyway, and yeah. But anyway. So a good video here if you want to check out the lay of the land for Quartzsite RV or TV. Lori's Way here. We just mentioned her for she had a nice New Year's Eve celebration-y set of videos, and this is some of the crowd there that was getting ready for the big New Year's celebration. And guitar, you always got the guitar guy. The fire's going. You know, the hoodies. You know, the wind. You know, got some wind, but. So far, so good. Everybody's huddling. I don't see any masks, but and then most people look like they're 6 feet apart. So stay safe, everybody. Hey, didn't do any letters yesterday, so let's do some letters today for the 1st of January 2021. No Fear to Trek. I did a video yesterday with, I believe his name is Ray. No Fear to Trek. He came by here about a month ago, and we took a look at his beautiful Bigfoot rig, and then he said he was going to go to Asheville and get some work done on it, get it raised up a bit so he can get better clearance and also have the 4-wheel drive on it. And he writes, and I did an update video with him yesterday, so check it out in yesterday's video. I may put the link below. I don't know. No Fear to Trek writes, just finished the 400-mile break-in drive. Stability is much better than prior. I was surprised by an unexpected 30-mile-per-hour transition exit from interstate speed. Braking rapidly into the curve was exceptional. The sway was very minimal. For those interested in the technical stuff, it's a U-joint off-road. U-joint off-road has the specs of this conversion on their YouTube channel. My Bigfoot was uploaded 30 December 2020. That's U-joint, U-J-O-I-N-T, off-road. We do get a lot of rumblings from various people posting comments, and I won't mention any names, but there are some rumblings about some folks in the Quartzsite area that may have the V. We've had a number of folks that seem to have issues talking and stuff. I always have the chronic little drippy cough, but you know, there are some people out there that we think have the V, and if they post, we're not going to dox anybody or reveal their health things, but if we hear of anybody that makes an announcement, I have it, then we will let you know. But so far, we're not going to, you know, so far. We're just guessing. But I would have to think some folks do have it with all the folks out there. You know, it's just got to be. It's sadly true, but, you know, nobody's mentioning it. Oh, that's a good question, Ryan. I forgot to ask Ray. Why didn't you ask him how much he spent on all that work? Would love to know. I would guess around 25 to 30K. I should have asked, shouldn't I? Hey, Ray, if you're out there, how much did all that work cost? Billy Eyelash says, we were talking about, what's his name? Camper Van Elvis. Or what was his name? Elvis Travels Marshall. He was apparently put up on Facebook that he's selling his Lisa Marie camper van RV for 19.5K, 19,500. Billy says 19K, or whatever it is, for that nasty thing. No way. Rosie should get at least 5K back. She should. She should get some money back because she put a lot of time and effort a year ago. Remember when Elvis was out with Rosie there, staying with Rosie there in Santa Rosa? And Rosie did a lot of work on it. He should give her at least some of the proceeds from the sale. But I kind of don't think he will. GB Moves wants to know if Ray got a Whopper meal. When you come and visit me here in Morganton, North Carolina, if you're a nomad, I said I'd buy you a Whopper meal. You know, that includes fries and a drink. And I did offer Ray a Whopper meal, but he said there was bad weather in Tennessee and he was not going to stay long and that he wanted to get on the road real fast. So he just said, let's do the interview and then I'll be out of here. And that was fine with me. But But I did offer. We got several several comments here about the YouTuber we don't talk about anymore, that lady that lives near Phoenix. She apparently had a fire. Her stove, she had some towels, some dish towels or whatever on the front of the stove, and the propane stove somehow malfunctioned or something and caught the towels on fire, and then they dipped down into the little open drawer below the stove, and she luckily caught it before any serious damage other than burning the towels. But whoa, you got to be careful. What we see that one of the top dangers in these RVs and stuff, or in trailers that are parked permanently, like the one she's in. Propane can be very dangerous. Make sure your appliances are serviced properly. Make sure you don't have any leaks. Propane fires are one of the biggest causes of damage and destruction in RVs and trailers and whatever. You know, I think even Van City Van Life did a video saying he did not like having propane tanks inside the vehicle because he called them kind of BOMBS. They can be very dangerous. So anyway, if you've got the propane, it's better to have the tanks outside the vehicle or away from the living compartment. At the same time, make sure you don't have any leaks, whatever. Now, this person in Arizona just bought a, new trailer. It wasn't new. It was, and, how long it had been sitting there and whether the stove had malfunctioned, I don't know. But it can be very dangerous. So propane, very careful. Be very careful with it. It's a cause of concern for a lot of RVers. Absolutely. Hey, we hear from Texaco. Wondering with Elvis's van, does a roll of Walmart bags come with it in lieu of a washroom? Yeah, I don't believe there is a washroom in camper van Elvis's or Elvis Travels vehicle there, but yes, a free bunch of those gray Walmart bags. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There'll be that comes included with the 19.5K price. Hey, I wanted to do a shout out to Trippin' Tracy. Trippin' Tracy is one of my favorite nomads. She's kind of, starting up the nomadic life. Check out her channel. Anyway, if you watch her 2020 year in review here, she does a nice shout out to me. She says I got her a bunch of subscribers. She's, again, if you're a channel that's just starting out, Camo Dave can get you some subs. So check out Trippin' Tracy. Thanks for the shout out, Tracy. And she's going to get on the road this year. She says she has some plans to do some stuff and get some more work done on her van and all that. So good for her. Check her out, Trippin' Tracy. She's down in Savannah right now. And she likes you. Don't falter. She likes the Disney stuff. She's a big Disney fan, but she's going to be getting out on the road. So check her out this year. We've got fun stuff coming up. Maybe we'll even, maybe she'll even swing through Morganton, North Carolina. I don't know. We're hoping that what's his name? Cheap Enigmatic Nomadics. What's his name? No, Enigmatic Nomadics. Jamie has been planning to do that van build in North Georgia, which didn't happen at the end of 2020. He's hoping to maybe get something in the spring of 2021. I hope he does, and that's only a couple hours away from where I am here, so maybe we can do a meetup there. Tracy will be there and everybody else, so we'll see. That's one of the possibilities for this wonderful new year. I want to do some traveling. I may get out to Phoenix. I got some plans to do that, but I'm not sure when. And also, yeah, if that van build ever happens there in North Georgia, I'd love to head over to that. So we'll see. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2021. Woohoo! You know, I think a lot of the weirdness from 2020 is going to continue for a while into 2021. But hopefully by sometime in the spring or summer, we'll try to get back to some resemblance of normal. I hope so, whatever that is. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Friday, the 1st of January, 2021. Vlog under.